Want to master grammar so you can speak properly, express yourself better, and understand more? In this video, I'll show you how to master grammar with our lessons and learning program. Let's begin. Number 1. Listen to the lesson conversations and explanations. In every lesson, you learn a conversation. Then, our teachers break down every word and grammar rule. So you're actually learning grammar rules in the context of conversations, and you can easily see how they're used. Once you're done, review the conversation again and again to remember what you've learned. Number 2. Read the bonus explanations and tutorials. With the lesson notes, you get extra grammar explanations and examples that are not presented in the lesson. After you're done with the lesson, read the lesson notes for extra review. You can even save them as PDFs so that you can access them anytime. Number 3. Leave a comment on the lesson. Once you've learned a grammar point, be sure to use it. Leave a comment in the comments section. Write some example sentences for practice. Our teachers will review your comment and give you feedback. Number 4. Unlock even more grammar lessons. If you want to find all of the grammar lessons available, visit our lesson library. Under Category, choose Grammar. You'll get all of the pathways and lessons dedicated to helping you learn and master sentence patterns and grammar points. So, if you're ready to finally learn a new language the fast, fun, and easy way, sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Signing up takes less than 30 seconds, and you'll start speaking from your very first lesson. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share it with anyone who's trying to learn a new language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. I'll see you next time. Bye! Hi, welcome to Introduction to Cantonese. My name is Alicia, and I'm joined by...
Hi everyone, I'm Jinho.
In this lesson, you'll learn the basics of Cantonese grammar. Word order refers to the order in which words are structured to form a sentence. Consider the English sentence, I eat an apple. But first, let's remove the article an here for simplicity. We're left with just, I eat apple. The basic word order for English is subject, verb, object, or SVO for short. If we break down the English sentence, I eat apple, we can see that the subject I is presented first. This is followed by the verb eat, and then finally the object apple is positioned last. This is the basic word order for sentences in English.
Now, let's compare the same sentence, I eat an apple, in Cantonese. 我食蘋果. Like before, let's remove the particles to keep it simple. So we are just left with the words. If we break down the Cantonese sentence, we get the subject 我, meaning I, then comes the verb 食, meaning eat, and finally we have the object 蘋果, meaning apple. The word order for Cantonese is SVO, the same as English, easy.
Right, and this is the basic word order for sentences in Cantonese.
Okay, let's move on to the next section.
To form basic sentences in Cantonese, keep that SVO word order in mind.
Right. For example, 我睇戲.
I watch movie.
Let's break down the sentence. We start with the subject 我, meaning I. Then comes the verb 睇, meaning watch. And finally, we have the object 戲, meaning movie.
Subject, verb, object. Easy. Jinho, can you give us one more example?
Sure, let's introduce a new subject, 你, meaning you. 你食蘋果.
You eat apple. Okay, I recognize the words from the previous sentence. So we simply change the subject that begins the sentence without changing any other parts. Is that right?
Yep. Unlike the Romance languages, there is no verb conjugation or gender in the Cantonese language. Yet, the word order is similar to English. So in fact, Cantonese is not that difficult. We start with the subject, 你, meaning you, then the verb, 食, meaning eat, and finally, the object, 蘋果, apple. That's how we form basic sentences in Cantonese.
That's really simple. What about negative sentences?
Forming negative sentences in Cantonese is even easier. Let's find out how.
Forming negative sentences in Cantonese is easy. In most cases, we just need to add the character for no or negation in front of the verb. Jinho, can you give us some examples?
Of course. Let's use the sentence I eat apple. 我食蘋果. For example, to make it negative, just add in front of the verb 食 eat. 我唔食蘋果.
I don't eat apple. Now let's make the sentence I watch movie negative.
Okay, to recap, I watch movie in Cantonese is 我睇戲. 睇 is the verb watch, so the negative version of this sentence would be 我唔睇戲.
I don't watch movie.
Yep. So what do you think? Pretty easy, right?
Let's talk now about how to form questions in Cantonese. We're going to start with an incredibly important and useful phrase. You're going to need this to ask what something is. So put the pronoun or name of the item first, and then add
係乜?
For example, if you want to ask, what is this? You'd say
呢個係乜? In which 呢個 means this thing.
And for what is that? It's
嗰個係乜? In which 嗰個 means that thing.
If someone was talking about, say, eggets,
雞蛋仔 Yum.
If you don't know what that is, then you can ask, what are eggets?
雞蛋仔係乜?
So we start with the name of the item.
雞蛋仔 is a kind of Hong Kong street snack.
Then we add
係乜?
to form the question, what are eggets?
Very straightforward. Now, you try to form a question. Leave it in the comment section for us to read.
Yes, please. Okay, now let's wrap up this lesson by recapping what we've learned. In this lesson, you learned that Cantonese sentences are formed using a subject-verb-object or SVO word order. To form negative sentences, we put the negation character in front of the verb. And lastly, you can create basic what is something questions in Cantonese by saying the pronoun or name of an item first, followed by
係乜?
We've covered only the very basics of Cantonese grammar. If you're interested in learning more, check out our Cantonese in 3 Minutes video series. In that course, we teach you useful phrases while covering the fundamentals of Cantonese grammar, and each lesson is only 3 minutes long. In the next lesson, we'll introduce you to the basics of Cantonese writing. See you in the next lesson. Bye!
Bye.
Want to speak real Cantonese from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at CantoneseClass101.com.
Hi guys, welcome to Top 25 Cantonese Phrases. These are phrases we use every day in Hong Kong and other Cantonese-speaking regions. Here we go.
Hello.
Hello. So it's pretty casual and you don't use it for formal situation.
早晨. Good morning.
早晨. We use it to greet other people before noon. It's both casual and formal, so let's say 早晨.
早唞. Good night.
You say it before you go to sleep. 早唞, 早唞.
Bye bye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, bye-bye in Cantonese.
我係. I am or I'm.
So you can use it to tell people your name, your occupation, your nationality, anything. 我係.
你叫咩名? What's your name?
Say you meet someone new and you want to know their name. Say, 你叫咩名? That is pretty casual. You can say that to people around your age.
點稱呼? What's your name?
If you're talking to people that are more a higher rank or older, elderly, you can say 點稱呼? 點稱呼? That's what's your name in formal situation. And then people usually tell you their surname. Say the last name is Wang. So 點稱呼? 我係黃生. I'm Mr. Wang.
好耐冇見. Long time no see.
Say you bump into your friend on the street. 喂，好耐冇見. 得閒飲茶. It's like, hey, long time no see. Let's get together and have a drink or have lunch together.
你最近點啊? How are you lately?
Hey, long time no see. How are you lately? 好耐冇見. 你最近點啊? Or it can be used casually with a friend. It's like, hey, what's up? 你最近點啊?
你呢? How about you?
In an exam, if I got a C, it's like, I lost C. 你呢? It's like, I got a C, how about you? I got an A. Ooh.
唔該 please.
If someone's blocking you in the movie theater, just tell them, 唔該坐低. Please sit down. Don't block me.
多謝 thank you.
Thank you very much for the gift. So 多謝 is for thank you, and there are actually 2 thank yous in Cantonese. 多謝 is when someone gives you a gift.
唔該 thank you.
唔該, which you heard in please, so it means please and thank you as well. For this 唔該, this thank you, we use it when someone do something for us. Someone give you the change, someone open the door for you, pick up a fruit for you. You say 唔該 is thank you for the service.
唔使客氣 you're welcome.
So in Cantonese it's 唔使客氣. There's literally no need to be polite. You're welcome. 唔使客氣. So when someone say 唔該晒啊，多謝晒啊, say 唔使客氣. Just like that.
係 yes.
你係唔係 Olivia? 係 like that.
唔係 no.
So 係 is yes, 唔係 is no. 你係唔係 Olivia? 係。你係唔係太空人？唔係。No, I'm not an astronaut.
唔該 excuse me.
Excuse me, that is 唔該 again. So we heard 唔該 in 3 situations. Please, thank you, and now excuse me. So if someone is blocking a road, you can say 唔該 and then they would unblock. They will go away. If you want to ask someone on the street for the direction, you can say 唔該我想問路唔該我想問路 Excuse me, I want to ask about direction. 唔該 to catch someone's attention.
唔好意思 I'm sorry.
唔好意思 is like I'm sorry, but it's for a really minor issue, like someone stepped on your feet and they should say 唔好意思. And I'm meeting my friends and I'm late. I say 唔好意思.
對唔住 I'm sorry.
For more serious situation, for a major failure, you use 對唔住. 對唔住 is our next word, and it means I'm really sorry. 我整爛咗你部電腦，對唔住啊. I broke your computer. I'm so sorry. 我唔見咗你個仔啊，對唔住. I lost your son. I'm so sorry. I can't find your son.
而家幾點 What time is it?
而家幾點 What time is it? What time is it? 而家 is like now. 幾點 is what time?
喺邊啊 Where is something?
嘟嘟嘟喺邊啊 Where is 嘟嘟嘟 You want to ask about the washroom. It's like where is the washroom? 洗手間喺邊啊洗手間 is washroom.
即係點啊 What do you mean?
You can use it for many different situations. When you're mad, when you want to find out more about what the other person was talking about, all confused. So you can say 即係點啊 to show your confusion or frustration. Yeah.
幾多錢啊 How much is it?
Or you can say 幾錢啊 It's the same as 幾多錢啊幾錢啊 You went to Apple Store and you want to buy something and you ask 幾多錢啊 to ask for the price. It's always expensive.
埋單唔該 Check please.
Yeah, you use it in a restaurant. You can do this and they will understand. That means check please. 埋單唔該 Check please.
遲啲見 See you later.
And the last word is 遲啲見 I'll see you later. 遲啲見. And I'm Olivia from Hong Kong. Hope you liked the video. And if you want to learn more Cantonese, subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave us some comments. We would love to hear from you. See you next time. 遲啲見.
Want to speak real Cantonese from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at CantoneseClass101.com.
Hi everybody, Olivia here. Welcome to Ask a Teacher, where I'll answer some of your most common Cantonese questions. The question for this lesson is, where is Cantonese spoken? Cantonese is the oldest language and the most popular Chinese dialect spoken in Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau, and some neighboring areas around the eastern part of Guangxi. Let's get into more details.
In which regions is Cantonese currently spoken? Cantonese is the official language in Hong Kong, which is Hong Kong, and Auckland, which is Macau. And today we are in Macau. And historically, the most popular form of Chinese spoken outside mainland China. We're not kidding about Cantonese being spoken everywhere. It is the most widely spoken dialect among Chinese communities in Canada, the United States of America, and Australia, as well as Europe and Southeast Asia. Is Cantonese very different from Mandarin? Cantonese and Mandarin are two of the most spoken Chinese dialects. They share the same writing system, but each dialect has terms that are unique in their regions. In the case of Cantonese, there are even some special Chinese characters not used in other dialects. Here is an interesting fact. Pronunciation among native Cantonese speakers in China can be different from that of Cantonese speakers in Hong Kong. A lot of people in Hong Kong, especially the younger generation, use a lot of their own conversational slang and tend to speak what they will call lan yam, meaning lazy tongue. An example is the word you. The right way to pronounce it is nei, but in Hong Kong, many people pronounce it as lei. How was it? Pretty interesting, right? Do you have any more questions? Leave them in the comments below and I'll try to answer them. See you next time. Hi everybody, Olivia here. Welcome to Ask a Teacher, where I'll answer some of your most common Cantonese questions. The question for this lesson is, what is Yut Ping? Yut Ping. Yut Ping, commonly known as Yut Ping, is the standard, most commonly used phonetic system for spelling Cantonese using Roman letters. It's a way to read and pronounce Cantonese words through English letters and tone numbers. For example, SIU3, seal as in to laugh, is the Yut Ping for this character. Even though most Hong Kong people can understand the Yut Ping or other romanization systems, they are not a substitute for the Chinese characters. Let's get into more details. How is a word built when written in Yut Ping? Cantonese sound can be broken down into syllables. These syllables can be a standalone word or they can be combined together to form compound words. Each syllable is made up of an initial sound, a final sound, and a tone. So for learners who are not familiar with the Chinese characters, we transcribe the syllables into Romanized letters or Yut Ping. Here is an example of a syllable in Yut Ping. Sing, which means star, S-I-N-G-1. Here the initial sound is S, and final sound is ing, I-N-G, and the syllable is in the first tone. The tones in Yut Ping are represented by a number placed on the right side of the syllable. There are numbers from 1 to 6. Now, how common is Yut Ping in Hong Kong? Basically, Yut Ping is the transliteration of Cantonese sound for Cantonese learners, which is related to the International Phonetic Alphabet System. For native speakers, however, this is unnecessary and never taught in school. So don't be surprised when a native speaker is not aware of or doesn't know what Yut Ping is. There are many cases of government transliterated Hong Kong street or district names that use an obscure and unstandardized system. For example, Sam Shui Po. Sam Shui Po is commonly known as the Sham Shui Po district, but the transliteration Sham Shui Po is not in line with the Yut Ping rules. You can listen to all the sounds of Cantonese and see their corresponding Yut Ping romanization at www.cantonese-class101.com/Cantonese-alphabet. There is a Yut Ping chart with audio to aid you in perfecting the pronunciation. How was it? Pretty interesting, right? Do you have any more questions? Leave them in the comment below and I'll try to answer them. See you next time. Hatsikin!
Want to speed up your language learning? Take your very first lesson with us. You'll start speaking in minutes and master real conversations. Sign up for your free lifetime account. Just click the link in the description.